Hello everyone, my name is Art Russell. Welcome to my channel. I'm sure that you've already noticed that I've got a very different setup for this video today. I'm actually sitting on my meditation cushion, on my meditation mat in my spare bedroom. Before we get into the content related to meditation, however, I'd like to lead off from the title, Who's Minding the Store? I'm sure that many of us have either heard that expression or said it ourselves when we met someone we knew who owned a store and they were out on the street and we said, who's minding the store? Maybe we wondered if their children were running the store, or a spouse or employees. And the point related to this is that principle applies to ourselves, to our body mind and how we govern it. It's going to make a world of difference in our results if we allow the person, the false self, to govern the body-mind, or whether we govern properly from true self. Meditation is an excellent way to gain control on the mind. Now, we don't stop the mind. I once read from the great Advaita master Mooji that trying to stop the mind is like trying to stop the wind, dressed like a kite, and that's so true. But we can at least, through meditation, bring the attention back to a center point, perhaps focus on the breath. And the more we do this, the more we're learning how to govern properly from true self perspective, true self, rather than the false self. The egoic self, we all know, can be in love with an idea one day or one moment and totally against it the next. It's flipping like this all the time. Now, some beings may not notice that as dramatically, but others will find that it's very difficult to make a decision. And the egoic voice will even chastise us, even though it was leading us towards a decision the day before, and then flip and be against us. It's quite a bizarre thing to watch, and we can be more aware of that when we've learned how to meditate and still the mind, at least. There's a well-known maxim when it comes to the mind, and it's this: the mind is an excellent servant, but a terrible master. And I think all of us could attest to that. I know that I certainly could and still can. Not as often, though. Perhaps we spontaneously blurted something that was hurtful or stupid. And a few moments later, we asked ourselves silently, why did I say that? And what I would suggest as an answer is that because we were allowing the false self to rule. And if we want to manifest better results in our life, we've got to govern from true self, a perspective of awareness. Why do we have to govern the mind? Because, as Paramahansa Yogananda stated in a book entitled The Law of Success, the mind is the creator of everything. I know that we are not conditioned to believe that, but when we go through life with that perspective and know that the thoughts that you're attracting, holding, are leading to the feelings that you have, and that feelings lead to behaviors, and behaviors lead to results, we can know the importance of deliberately putting in positive information to the mind, impressing it upon the subconscious gently. And when we do this, we are going to see positive results. Instead of letting our lives be ruled by subconscious programs that were accepted into the mind when we were very young, or when we were less aware and couldn't decide if we really wanted to adopt certain beliefs. I'd also like to share another quote that I shared in another video recently, and it's from a book entitled Working with the Law by Raymond Holliwell. Here's the quote. Never expect something that you don't desire, and never desire something that you don't expect. So we want to be deliberate with what we're thinking, what we're saying, what we're writing. I'm going to leave you with one more example before signing off from this video. Two very important words. I am connected to our true self. We really can't put it into writing or to thought, because we don't need to think about what we are to be it. We just be it. Awareness. But I'd like you to know that whatever you state after I am, whether it's I am rich or I am poor, I am healthy or I am sick, the subconscious mind is basically, it's always on, it's listening, and whatever you write following I am, you might think of that as a memo to the subconscious mind and saying, go create that for me. So when we know that this is the case, we're going to be more deliberate with the thoughts that we're thinking and what we're feeling. Now, feelings are the great feedback system that inform us what we've been thinking. You're feeling good? Suggests, implies that your thoughts are on track to a wonderful life. If you've been feeling sad or depressed or down, and I'm not saying we shouldn't allow ourselves some periods of that, but that we can use that as an indicator or barometer to get outside, maybe get moving, change our thinking, which is going to change how we're feeling, which is going to change what we're attracting as apparent circumstances of our life. Anyway, if you already have a meditation practice, I hope you continue. If you're just beginning one, I'd like you to know that even 5 minutes per day on a consistent basis, consistency is the most important factor, can make a dramatic change in the circumstances of our life. You may even like it so much that you set up a special area in your home, your apartment, wherever you live, and look forward to going there, either to quiet the mind or for added time to visualize, to impress a scene that implies the fulfillment of whatever your desire may be already. That's the key. See it in fullness. Light up the scene in your mind with all of your senses as much as you can. Or affirm quietly to yourself. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Bye for now. We'll talk again soon.